All of you are welcome to next lecture for field theory. In previous lecture, we have proved the property the non-zero elements of finite fields forms a cyclic group under multiplication. Today we will take some results and examples on the same. Karulai. Let E be a finite extension of a field F, then E equal to F of alpha. E is finite extension of a field here. Hence, E is a finite field because any finite extension of finite field is finite. We know that all non-zero elements of the finite field forms a cyclic group under multiplication. Here E is a finite field, hence all non-zero elements of field E forms a group under multiplication. Which is cyclic. Let alpha be generator of cyclic group is denoted by E star. That is, the group E star is obtained by considering the powers of alpha. As alpha is generator of this group, all the powers of alpha gives the whole group E star. Hence, the smallest subfield of E containing F and alpha is F of alpha. We have E is extension field of F. E star is cyclic group generated by alpha. Hence, the smallest subfield of E that contains both F and alpha is F of alpha. In fact, this F of alpha is the field E. Is E itself. For example, if field F is finite field containing two elements Z2 that contains two elements 0 bar and 1 bar, set of all residue classes modulo 2, we know over this field polynomial Px equal to x square plus x plus 1 is irreducible. This is only the irreducible polynomial of degree 2 over Z2. This polynomial has root in complex numbers, that is, if we find the root of this polynomial, that is omega, which is minus 1 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac is 1 minus 4 is minus 3, square root of 3i, 3 into I upon 2. These are the values of omega. Hence, we have an extension field of this field here. Because this polynomial Px is irreducible over here, we get the extension field of this finite field that is also finite and is obtained by considering, suppose that extension is E is equal to elements over which the polynomial Px is irreducible. It has a root in the extension field of F. Suppose that field is E and it is obtained by considering this field, the field containing both F and omega. This is the field that contains the elements of the type A plus B omega, where A, B belongs to Z2 or F, which is a finite field with two elements. A and B have two choices because F is Z2 that contains two elements. Hence, this field is 0. If A and B are 0, then the element of this set are 0 bar. Then if A is 1, B is 0, element is 1. If A is 1, B is 1, element is 1 plus omega. If A is 0, B is 1, then element is omega. If we consider non-zero elements of this finite field, E star, then E star is what? Elements 1, 1 plus omega and omega. What is this omega? Omega is the root of the polynomial Px. That means omega square plus omega plus 1 equal to 0, because omega satisfying this polynomial Px as it is a root for the polynomial Px. What is omega plus 1? Omega plus 1 is equal to minus omega square. But in Z2, minus 1 is congruent to 1 modulo 2. Hence, this minus can be written as omega plus 1 is equal to omega square. This set is 1. 1 is nothing but omega raised to 0. 1 plus omega is omega square and omega is same. Therefore, E star is a cyclic group under multiplication which is generated by omega. And if we consider the smallest subfield of E that contains both F as well as omega is again E itself. E is the field that contains both F and omega. Hence, if E is a finite extension of field F, where F is also finite field, then E is equal to F of alpha. E is found by considering a simple extension of F. You see the next theorem. Let F be a finite field then there exists an irreducible polynomial of any given degree n over F. F is a finite field given that F is finite field and if E is the extension of field F, which is finite, by above corollary, if E is the extension of the field F, then E is in the form of F of alpha. Then E is equal to F of alpha. Hence, this extension E of F is a finite extension. That is, E is finite extension of field F. We know that every finite extension is algebraic extension. Hence, E is an algebraic extension of field F. As it is algebraic extension and E contains the element alpha, we have this degree of extension implies every alpha belongs to E for every element alpha belongs to E. Alpha is algebraic overlay of as alpha is algebraic over here, there exists an irreducible polynomial over the field here for which alpha is a root. This implies there exists a minimal polynomial for alpha over here. Hence, if we are given a finite extension E of F, then it is algebraic extension. Every finite extension is algebraic extension. What is meant by algebraic extension? Every element of the extension field is algebraic element over the base field. Hence, for each alpha belongs to E, there is some minimal polynomial. Suppose alpha has a minimal polynomial Px. There is a minimal polynomial for alpha over here. Suppose Px is a minimal polynomial for alpha. Over here. Then degree of extension of f of alpha over here is equal to degree of the polynomial Px. This degree of extension is equal to degree of polynomial Px. What is f of alpha? By previous corollary, f of alpha is in the field E. That is degree of extension of E over here is equal to degree of minimal polynomial for alpha, which is Px. As Px is a minimal polynomial, it should be irreducible. Hence, if we are given a finite field here, then for any given extension E of F, there is an irreducible polynomial of degree n over F. Means if we have the extension, suppose this extension is of degree n, then for any element alpha belongs to E, there is a minimal polynomial over the field F whose degree is n. That means degree of extension of E over F is equal to degree of that irreducible polynomial, and that irreducible polynomial exists over the given field F. Hence, if F is a finite field, then there exists an irreducible polynomial of any given degree over F, because we can find finite extension of this field F of any given degree. If F is a field with P elements, then the extension E contains the elements P raised to n. Then degree of extension of E over F will be the degree of minimal polynomial for Px. That is what the minimal polynomial for alpha over F. If F is a finite field, of characteristic P, show that each element A of F has a unique pth root. In F. Given that F is a finite field of characteristic P, if we consider a mapping phi from F to F defined by phi of x is equal to x raised to p. Then this mapping is 1-1 homomorphism and onto. Since if we consider phi of x plus y is equal to x plus y raised to p, where x, y belongs to field F, this is equal to x raised to p plus p into x raised to p minus 1 into y plus p into p minus 1 upon 2 factorial x raised to p minus 2 into y square plus the last term is y raised to p. This is equal to characteristic of field F is p, hence all the terms except x raised to p and y raised to p of this expression are 0, that are congruent to 0 modulo p, because each term contains p and its power or its multiple is equal to x raised to p plus y raised to p in F, since characteristic of field F is p. Also phi of x into y is equal to x into y raised to p, which is x raised to p into y raised to p. Therefore phi of x plus y is equal to phi of x plus phi of y. This x raised to p is phi of x, y raised to p is phi of y. Also phi of x into y is equal to phi of x into phi of y, implies phi is homomorphism. If we consider kernel of y, is equal to set of all elements belongs to the domain set of function phi, x belongs to F, where phi of x is equal to 0. What is phi of x? Phi of x is x raised to p, set of all elements of the field F where x raised to p is equal to 0. Since the field has characteristic p, therefore x raised to p equal to 0 implies x is equal to 0. Therefore kernel phi contains only 0 element, hence phi is 1-1 function. Therefore phi is 1-1 homomorphism from field F to F, hence phi is onto. Therefore if we consider an element, suppose B belongs to field F, where this field is considered as codomain of function phi. If B belongs to F, because the function is onto, there exists an element, because phi function is onto, there exists an element A belongs to F, for which f of A or phi of A is equal to B. But what is phi of A? Phi of A is A raised to B is equal to B. This means if we consider pth root of both sides, then we get A is equal to pth root of B. What this gives? If B is an element of the field F, then we get pth root of B, where this A belongs to? A belongs to F. Therefore this A is equal to pth root of B belongs to F. Only we take, if we interchange the role of A and B, then we have the result. If B belongs to F, then we get A belongs to F, for which phi of A is equal to B, but phi of A is A raised to P. Taking pth root of this equation, we get A equal to pth root of B, where this A belongs to field F. Hence A is equal to pth root of B again belongs to field F. Therefore for B belongs to F, then pth root of B also belongs to F, and this is true for all B belongs to F. If we take instead of A the element is B, then we have the result, or this result is true for all B belongs to field F. Therefore each element of F has a unique pth root in F. This element A belongs to F is unique because this function phi is 1 function. Or we can also say phi is 1 onto homomorphism from same set to same set, hence phi is an automorphism. Since phi is onto, hence phi is an automorphism. Therefore, this pth root of B is unique for every B belongs to set F. Thank you.